Hello and welcome to a new episode of In Mint Condition. I'm your host Justin. Joining me is my brother Mo.
What's going on?
And we are excited to be back today. We got another Star Wars episode for y'all. We're going to be covering a free comic book day issue of Star Wars and episodes 4 through 6 of The Bad Batch. So let's just go on ahead and get right into it. Our comic today is simply titled Star Wars. The issue inside, or the story inside, is called The Assassination of Darth Vader. This was Dark Horse's free comic book day gift in 2013. So it's almost 10 years old. That doesn't add up right.
Yeah.
How old am I?
You're 22.
19?
This, you about to be 23. Jeez.
Well, that's interesting. It was written by Brian Wood, illustrated by Ryan Ogadawa, and yeah, like I said, it's called The Assassination of Darth Vader. So, the long and short of it, this takes place shortly before Episode 4, and Boba Fett is brought on board a Star Destroyer. Vader's going to meet him, and then the airlock is hit, and Vader realizes that somebody is trying to kill him, and so he just goes through and starts wiping out all the traitors. And Boba Fett swoops in, helps him out, destroys some TIE fighters, and then Vader eventually busts back into the Star Destroyer and kills the captain who led the mutiny. That's the word. And then he's like, I'm gonna be paying you back, Boba. You did good. And then like I said, he killed the traitor. And yeah, it was a short, sweet story. It's much more interesting than the way I described it.
I was gonna say, the way you describe it takes all the fun out of it.
Because this is an audio medium, my friend. You want me to get more in depth?
What?
Panel 1. Space is vast. Stars twinkle in the distance as a Star Destroyer roams past, its engines loud, humming in the empty vacuum. Panel 2. Darth Vader, an imposing figure dressed in black, is surrounded by his stormtroopers as he travels through a hallway in the Star Destroyer. Tensions is high. Something is off.
Justin eats butt.
I'm canceling the podcast.
This will be the last episode.
But no, that was a good story. It's a great Boba Fett and Vader team up, which I don't know, we could use a little more of it. I like in the Vader comic we talked about last week how Vader conscripted Boba, and he uses Boba's services, but a team up between them is not as often an occurrence as one might desire. So this is a fun issue. I have no idea where this is collected in, if it's collected in anything, or where you might try to pick it up. Like I said, this was back when Dark Horse still had the Marvel comics.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you can find
Star Wars.
What?
You said Marvel comics.
What'd I say?
You said Marvel.
I said Star Wars.
Alright, here we go again. You said Marvel.
I said Dark Horse had the Star Wars.
You said Marvel.
Before Marvel got the Star Wars. That's what I said. If you were really listening,
alright,
you would have heard that. Because you're a Philistine, you got no respect for your elders.
I'm sick of you.
Yeah, I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of you.
I'm sick of you. I'm sicker of you. Yeah, that's what I thought.
You just Do something about it.
Chomp.
I was just about to hit on the mic a little bit.
Oh man. But no, that story is fun. It is action packed. Because it's so short, each panel is basically an action scene.
Yeah.
And it showcases Vader's abilities, some of the capabilities of his suit. He can survive in space for a limited amount of time. He's accurate with a blaster. Which I don't think we really saw Anakin use a blaster a lot. We definitely didn't see Vader use it a lot.
I don't think. Did he ever use a blaster?
I don't know.
In the show? I don't think we've ever seen Anakin. But yeah, definitely never Vader. For a second, I thought it was his lightsaber. I was like, why would he be... That's a weird position for him to hold his... Oh, that's a gun. Okay.
But yeah, it's a cool story. The art is fantastic. It's a little more stylized than the Vader comic that we talked about last week. That comic is very much a recreation of the films. Laraka is fantastic with that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Otogawa has more of a stylistic approach to it. It's not quite taken directly from the movies. It's as close. It is close. And, you can tell everybody, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is Star Wars. That's Boba. That's Vader. Those are TIE fighters. But they still have a cartoonish flair. It looks more like a superhero comic than the Star Wars comics have been looking. At least the ones that I've read.
Yeah. It was an interesting story, though. I like the point you made about not seeing so much Vader and Boba, because I recently got the Star Wars Battlefront 2 game, and when we played together, like, that was pretty much the one team up that me and Jay did, like, all of the time.
Best team up.
Like, I was Vader, he was Boba, we would just, fight all the rebels.
Undefeated.
And so I do think that a Vader Boba team up is something that they should go more into in the future, whether it's in the comics or it's in a TV show or a movie.
They could do a mini series.
Yeah, they could do anything with it, but that's
they shouldn't do a lot. They shouldn't overuse it, but
yeah,
I think we there's room to get a little bit extra.
Yeah, but
and maybe they already have. We haven't
just
read
don't
everything.
Know. There's like 10 whole series about it. We just
Well, actually, if you read this book from 1992,
somebody will hit us in the comments like, there's like 5 series they did Boba and Vader. It's just block, delete the comment.
Delete, block, report.
But no, I highly recommend this comic. If it's something you want to pick up,
if you can find it.
Yes.
Like I said, I don't know where they collected it in, if they've collected it at all. It was a free comic book day issue. There were 3 other stories in this. One was Captain Midnight, which was, I'm pretty sure that's just an independent Dark Horse label.
Yeah.
And the other was an Avatar comic, which I don't know if you know this, but Avatar is the greatest television show of all time. And the comics are very well done. Now, the Avatar story is collected in a small graphic novel with a bunch of other short stories that they've done through the years. I believe that one is... It's not... That is collected in, I believe, Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Lost Adventures. But it may be in Team Avatar Tales. I'm trying to flip through real quick.
Why don't you get both and find out?
Yes. Okay, it's in Team Avatar Tales. And you have have to. You should also read the main books as well, because there's a lot of good story in there. Just get everything Avatar. Just do it. What's stopping you? Your own fear.
That sounds like the those Everest commercials.
What's stopping you?
You're sitting
You're
on the couch, eating popcorn, doing nothing.
When you could be watching Avatar, or reading Avatar, or listening to Avatar as an audiobook. But you're wasting your life. Your life's passing you by. You suck. Really, you suck.
Dude,
your mama don't love you. Your granny thinks you're a failure.
Bro was roasting you.
Like, bro, I am 10.
Don't change the channel. Listen to what I'm saying.
Nah, I'm changing this. Cyber Chase is on. But yeah, so I don't even know what we were talking about. Avatar. Go get it. Moving on.
Before that, we was talking about Star Wars, so we went completely off the rail.
It's where God wanted us to go.
Oh my gosh.
I let the Lord lead me in all my ways.
Stupid.
I was thinking about getting the Korra Still books.
Why?
I didn't. I was just thinking about it. I was like, I got the Avatar one. I might as well, but
you gonna spend more money on
I'm not getting it. I said
I'm
I'm not.
mediocre show.
I said I'm not getting it. So calm down. First of all, don't know who you talking to like that.
I'm talking to you.
Secondly,
since we're on Korra, just a quick side note. I just thought about this and it made me mad. The people that were like Korra went through more than Aang did. People are crazy, bro.
Yes, they are. Don't disrespect my son, Aang. Although Korra is also my daughter.
Korra is you.
So
idiot.
don't disrespect. What?
If you're saying you're Aang, Korra
Aang is my
you.
son.
Oh my gosh.
So she's my daughter.
Did I?
How
was I
is she
disrespecting
me?
Avatar, or was I disrespecting Legend of Korra?
I think you were disrespecting Korra.
Yes.
My daughter.
Get out of here.
We're gonna have to throw hands.
Man, let's talk. We're gonna have to see if hitting the mic would make the levels go too high, because we gotta.
Will. It'll destroy all the equalization, and I have to be editing this for hours. But
moving on.
I mean, we can talk about Avatar some more. Why is it the greatest show ever made? I don't know. They just went all the way with it. It's a masterpiece. There's not a skippable episode in the entire series. Even The Great Divide is amazing. I don't care what anybody says.
The Great Divide. That was the one with the two groups, right?
And then Aang lied to them.
Bro, Aang was...
He said, I lied. It's like, what is wrong with you? That was their culture.
That boy was a menace. He said, I don't know. I just said to get him to stop fighting. Dog.
Oh, I love that show. It's so amazing. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the Bad Batch.
Episodes 4 and 5 were great.
And
Episode
6 was also great.
Was the worst of the series,
6,
I think.
I think it's the best of the series.
No.
Yes.
You're wrong.
No, I'm right.
You're literally wrong.
I'm correct.
You're wrong.
You're wrong.
It says the wrong one, but okay.
I'm correct, though. Because it features your favorite characters.
My least
your
favorite
your most favorite. You said you liked them better than Rex.
Favorite characters. See?
And Fives and Echo.
Were it not for the laws of these lands, I would have slaughtered you.
You ain't gonna do none. But yeah, he loved episode 6. I really think the way that he responded to it during our viewing was very positive. And
We'll
Yes,
go. Let's go
I
episode
think.
by episode. So episode
Okay.
4.
Episode 4.
That was when they landed on the. That was with
Fennec
Fennec
Shand.
Shand. Yeah.
They land on Pandora, and one of the people there calls Fennec and is like, "Hey, there's that little girl that there's a bounty on is here. Come collect it." And Fennec ends up grabbing Omega, and everybody has to try to track her down. Wrecker keeps hitting his head, and that's gonna cause his chip to go off.
Yeah, it's very scary.
I think they're gonna end up pulling their chips out before anything too serious happens. But this episode was cool. We get to see Ming-Na Wen's character from The Mandalorian make her animation debut. Ming-Na Wen is voicing her again, so that's awesome. Yeah, and gosh, she put the brakes on them clone troopers.
I thought when Hunter fought her, he had like a chance.
Oh, Tracker didn't stand a chance.
And then she hit him with the helmet. I was like, dang. And then when Wrecker found him.
Smash.
Oh. Spoilers.
Did we not say spoilers at the beginning?
At the beginning.
I mean, you guys know at this point.
And then when Wrecker found Omega in the sewers, he was like, go, climb up. I'll stop her. I was like, Wrecker, you about to get your head whooped. And then she hit his head against the wall, and I was like, dog. She didn't fight. They did sell Echo, though.
Echo was disguised as a droid.
And they sold
to try
him.
To get them some money so they could buy supplies and parts and stuff. But so they fake sold him, and then was like, just leave when.
Yeah, he was like, when we get what we need, just leave.
Just leave when it's time to
go. We'll be all right.
And because the restraining bolt doesn't work on people. And then Wrecker and Tech was trying to fix their ship so that their signal can't be traced. But yeah, this was a fun episode. Action packed. I think. I don't know. Lost my train of thought.
It was a pretty good episode though.
Fennec murdered many innocent people.
Dude, she threw homeboy. She stole his car and just threw him. I was like, dog, for what? And then she shot the one cop. He ran to the other one. Oh my gosh. They're Pantoran cops.
Does that matter? Blue is blue. They're literally blue.
I am weak. He said, I mean. Yeah, it was. I was like, dude, for what reason is she killing all these people?
Yeah, that was.
But
I mean, she's a bounty hunter. What do you expect?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
They be putting Omega through it. It's gonna be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Kaminoans who put the bounty on her.
That's what I think.
Unless they pull a little switcheroo on us. I'm pretty sure it's the Kaminoans. I cannot, with certainty, confirm that it was the Kaminoans, but I'm pretty sure in one of the previous episodes.
Who else would it be? I don't think anybody else makes. Other than I think the only other person that would make sense is Crosshairs. But why would he just want to
put
make
a bounty on her?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the Kaminoans.
It's got to be.
I was just saying. I think in one of the episodes, I think in like episode 2, 1 or 2, they were like, "We got to get Omega back," and so
yeah,
that's all I'm saying. But yeah, this was a good episode. I'm looking forward to see where that arc plays out in. Also, them trying to teach Omega, like, look, this world is dangerous. You need to be careful and cautious. I like their family dynamic.
Yeah.
And man, that's gonna be great to see. I hope we see them interact with more clones.
I doubt it. At this point in the show, they're already transitioning to stormtroopers. I don't think. I mean, I think at the most we'll get Rex, but I doubt there'll be anybody else. Just because, like, we're already 6 episodes deep. I think in universe timeline, it's been like at least a couple weeks, maybe more.
Yeah, they're moving fast with the Empire taking control. But I mean, that's part of why Palpatine was doing all that work. There's gonna be 16 episodes in this season.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It would be nice, but
where is Cody at?
Cody's doing Cody stuff, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
Is he okay? Do we need to take him a care package?
What was I gonna say? I don't remember.
He's chomping at the bit to talk about episode 6.
I'm really not.
He's so excited.
I just don't remember.
Look at the smile on his face, folks. Oh, he's cheesing for the camera.
Episode 5. Episode 5 was hilarious.
Yeah. Episode 5 we get to see Omega really take charge and do stuff. Instead of just hanging around.
Yeah, the episode opened up with them giving her a communication thing on her arm, and she was just they were just like, "It's not a toy, it's not a toy," and then they were talking, and she was like,
turned it on.
"He has a point," and they all turned around. She's like, "Oh, yep, it's not a toy." She was funny playing around with that. And then Echo told them about an informant that the Jedi used to use during the Clone Wars, so they went to go find her. And, they're in the bar looking for her or whatever. And then Omega's like, hits the comlink again, like, I found Sid. They just turn around again.
Oh, Omega with that comlink was hilarious.
She had me weak.
Omega's a great character.
She really is.
They've done a terrific job.
They really have. When I first saw that she was going to be like the main character, or one of the main characters of the show, I was like, why? I'm like, we want the Bad Batch, but seeing how they incorporated her in, I've been enjoying her character arc.
She's fantastic. So throughout, they go to the informant. The informant's like, look, I'll tell you what you want, but you guys got to pull a job for me.
Yeah.
A kid got kidnapped, and I need you guys to go rescue them from Zygerians. And those are cat slavers.
That we first saw in the Clone Wars. They're furries, basically.
Basically. Anakin may or may not
had relations
have
with
had
one of
relations with that cat lady. No, he didn't. He doesn't like slavers.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say
I'll just leave it there.
Stupid. Either but
but so the Zygerians are like, look, the Republic tried to outlaw slavery, but now we're bringing it back, and they're trying to sell off all these people. The clones are like, look, we're about to bust these guys up. Omega, you stay away and keep a lookout. We're gonna go handle this, and they are immediately taken down without any struggle whatsoever.
which was sad to see.
You hate to see it, you really do. But so they're taken by the Zygerians, and they're gonna be sold into slavery. And Omega's like, look, I gotta go save them, I guess. So she goes to the camp, and she sees this big cage, and she's looking in there. She's like, oh, okay. And she opens it, and there's a baby Rancor.
And that's the child they need to rescue.
And yeah, that's the child that was stolen that they had to go rescue. And the Rancor gets loose and just starts tearing through the Zygerians, and Omega frees the rest of the clones, and they go and they're fighting. They're fighting the slavers, and
you good, bro? You just you doing all right, man?
my mind just went blank.
Yeah, then so they were fighting the slavers, and then they had to go rescue the baby Rancor.
Yeah.
But there were other people that were enslaved that Echo and Omega took back to the ship. And Omega picked up one of the guns that the Zygerians had.
It's really more of a bow.
It's a gun. It's a bow gun.
It's a bow.
A bow gun.
Just a regular bow.
It's not a regular bow.
It's a regular laser bow.
It's a gun bow.
It's a laser bow.
A gun bow. A blaster bow.
Laser bow.
Blaster bow.
On Wikipedia, it says that it's a laser bow. Oh, don't go looking it up. What you want to do that for?
Nope. It's too late.
See, this is what I talk about. There's no trust in the community.
Wikipedia.
Anyway, I like this episode. This episode was hilarious.
It was.
They let Omega show off her comedic side, and the timing was just freaking beautiful. They absolutely hilarious episode. Her interactions with the clones have been hilarious.
Yeah, it's been great.
Find out the baby Rancor was the kid they had to rescue was
Jabba's Rancor.
Yeah, that's Jabba's Rancor.
Slaughtered.
I mean, it had to be done. But yeah, that was Jabba's Rancor that was being delivered to him on Tatooine.
Yeah.
But so that was a shock. I was not expecting that. And yeah, I think they didn't really do much with the slavery angle this time around. But I also didn't think that they needed to.
I was gonna say last time they had a whole arc. This time they just had an episode.
They went like 5 episodes. I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I get what you're doing, but I can't keep watching this.
Yeah, I think them handling it in the Clone Wars was more than enough. Because I feel like if they had done it again, it would have just been a repeat of that arc.
Yeah.
So they handled it enough. All the slavers died, I do believe, by the end of the episode. So
happy ending.
I was gonna say, there we go. And then the Bad Batch just stays on the planet with the informant. Her name is Sid. We'll say that so for easier.
I think they'll be they might be there for a while.
They're probably gonna be there a couple more episodes.
Which I think will be interesting. So it seems like they'll be, or they're on track to becoming bounty hunters and to just make their living in the galaxy now that the Empire is in control.
Yeah.
They can't really go fight wars anymore. They're hunted by the Empire, so they've got to do what they've got to do. We're probably going to see a lot of the Outer Rim.
That would be nice. Because we usually, how often they don't go to the Outer Rim very often.
They just go to Tatooine. I can't name another Outer Rim world.
I mean, because everything else that was dealt with in the Clone Wars is the Inner Rim, right?
Sure.
I think Kashyyyk
is not an Outer Rim.
No, Kashyyyk was the shortcut to get to the Outer Rim. I watched a video and it was like, it explained why Kashyyyk was so vital to the Clone Wars. It was like a shortcut to like space routes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't name Outer Rim planets.
Alright, well let's do this.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, I'm seeing sectors. I don't like this. Isn't helpful. Lothal.
They can stay out there.
Your favorite planet. Mandalore.
Mandalore's Outer Rim? Yes.
I don't know what most of these are. Where's Tatooine? Other systems.
I don't know, because Tatooine is like close to Naboo.
No, it's not. I don't know.
It has to be.
Morban, maybe? I don't know. I was trying to find a list of just planets. I was on a Oh, here it is. Alright. Korriban, Malachor, Dantooine.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryloth.
I guess that makes sense.
Geonosis.
Okay.
Hoth. Utapau.
It makes sense that a lot of planets are on the Outer Rim. Because that was like Palpatine's plan with the Jedi to have them like spread out so when Order 66 happened, they would be cut off from the other Jedi. That makes sense. Okay.
I think we're going to end up back on Tatooine.
Maybe.
I don't think there's been a single piece of Star Wars media that has not gone back to Tatooine.
Rogue One. They didn't. It was in every prequel.
It was in all the prequels. It wasn't in episode 5.
It wasn't in 5 or 6. It was in 6. The special edition. Oh, Jabba's Palace. Completely forgot about that. That's crazy.
Dog, are you okay?
I don't know why I always forget that opening.
How do that's
Jabba
like
Palace.
30 minutes.
Like, I forget it, but then I remember it. It's weird, bro. But don't worry about
We
it.
talked about Luke last week.
Look, we talked about him in this episode, too. Don't worry about it.
God.
So it wasn't in 5. It wasn't in 7 or 8.
It wasn't 7. Jakku.
Jakku's not Tatooine.
It's Tatooine.
It's not Tatooine.
It's
It's
Tatooine.
another planet
It's
entirely.
Tatooine.
It's literally
So
not.
you like the sequels?
I like 7. I do. I enjoyed 7. I'd have
Eight's
to rewatch it. It's the best sequel.
8's better.
You're wrong, but okay.
I'm right, but okay.
What makes you right?
Because I said so.
Nothing, exactly. It wasn't in 8. It was in 9. It wasn't in Rogue One or Solo. Are those the only other Star Wars movies?
It was in the Clone Wars movie.
In Clone
It was in the
Wars.
Clone Wars.
It was in
was
Rebels.
in Rebels.
You watched Resistance. Was it in that?
No.
There we go.
Resistance is awful.
So maybe the movies that Tatooine is in are good, except for Episode 9. Think about that.
It wasn't in 5.
I said what I said. No, I'm joking.
All right.
And then Episode 6.
Oh, Episode 6. Reese's favorite.
So it started out, Omega was training with the bow.
The laser bow.
There was actually no mentions of a laser bow on Wikipedia. So
Oh, because you ain't go deep enough. You don't worry.
There was
about
an energy bow.
It's for exclusive VIP members.
This man.
You ain't reached that level yet.
This boy. She was training with the energy bow. I'll call it that.
Laser bow.
Because that's all that's on Wikipedia. And she like hit the target like 3 times or whatever. She was like, all right, I can stop training. Echo's like, no, you hit it 3 times out of 12. You got to keep going. You got to get better. And then Sid's like, I got another job for you guys, so let's talk. And then they get their mission. They need to get a tactical droid head.
They're trying to get some information from it, but
the unlucky
who shows
duo,
up?
the worst characters,
The greatest characters
in Star
since
Wars.
Darth Vader.
Literally, these characters bring more bad luck than Jar Jar Binks.
Maurice's favorite character.
Literally. Worse
Maurice's
than Jar Jar
favorite
Binks.
characters. He loves them.
Trace and Rafa are back from Clone Wars Season 7. I do not like these
You
characters.
love them.
I don't.
You do.
Now, before Justin slanders my name,
Me?
because he likes to do that,
I would never. When have I ever?
I do not dislike them because they are Afro-Latino women. I want to start by saying that because Justin likes to throw that out there first and foremost.
You just hate women. That's
I
what it
literally
is.
don't.
You
I
hate
think
any woman
see,
that has
no,
any
he's not gonna let me
personality.
talk. There we go. I think that they did these characters dirty
So
by making
well.
them annoying.
Annoying.
Annoying,
How?
literally.
All they do is solve problems.
No, they make problems. I think that
Their
having
parents were murdered by Jedis.
I think it's a good idea to have more women in Star Wars, but I think that their roles should not be these side characters that make problems just to make a story. Literally, the whole episode of Episode 6 would have been avoided if they weren't there.
They were trying to get the tactical droid too.
And then they cause problems leading to the episode.
So you're saying that they shouldn't have lives?
Oh my gosh.
That they shouldn't have missions of their own? Their mission was more important than the clones' mission.
Regardless of that. Like, literally, if they were well thought out characters.
They are.
They're not.
They are.
So they plan them to be annoying characters?
They're not annoying.
They are.
They're so well written.
You literally are only disagreeing with me to disagree with me.
I'm not. I think they're the best written characters.
See?
I don't think they're annoying.
Dude.
I like Trace and Rafa.
I'll admit, this episode, they were less
They're
annoying
so
than
funny.
Clone Wars.
They make good
You
jokes.
said, oh my gosh. The Echo joke was corny.
What joke?
Is there an Echo in here? Yes.
That's funny. That's hilarious. They would have killed at the Apollo.
Stupid.
I don't know why you hate them.
Dude.
I think you want to keep Star Wars as a boys' club.
Oh my gosh. I literally don't. I literally do not.
They're not the worst characters.
They are.
But I guess I could see maybe potentially how one might find them annoying. Perhaps.
Oh my gosh. Look back at Clone Wars.
Oh, best arc.
See, this man. I dumped the spices.
Oh my god, I forgot.
I'm such a problem solver.
She was like, why would you do that? What's wrong with you?
Like, if we had more characters like Ahsoka.
And Omega.
And Omega, yes. Literally, if they were like Omega, I would have no problem. Barriss, I like Barriss.
And Ayla.
And Ayla.
And Shakti.
And Shakti.
And Leia.
And Leia.
And Padme.
I thought you were going to go with more Jedi, but you don't know
And
more women
Sabine.
Jedi.
Well, that's where you're wrong, bucko. Luminara. What do you mean? I said Luminara. Deepa Bilaba.
Okay, what about one we haven't recently talked about?
We didn't recently talk about any of those.
The one you just mentioned, we talked about last week.
Okay. Ray.
What about Stas Ali?
Adigalia. You didn't let me get there, see? You just like interrupting me.
You wouldn't have got that, my boy.
Okay, so I see what we're doing. We're just being rude today.
You literally was calling me out for not liking Trace and Rafa.
I like all of those characters that I named that you didn't name. So watch it. Or
You
I'll
didn't
cut
name
you.
the black ones, so...
What?
You didn't name the black
I
ones.
named Adigalia.
Because I named Stas Ali.
And first of all, if you don't think Shakti is black, that's something wrong with you.
Excuse me.
So
She's
fix
red.
yourself.
She's red.
But what is her spirit? Fix
I'm
what's
sick
inside
of
of you.
you.
Fix what's inside of you.
Anyways, Trace
Great
and Rafa
episode.
were there to get the tactical droid as well.
At the end of the episode,
We assume they stole Ahsoka's droid.
They did not. Ahsoka gave them her droid, and
We assume that she got the
Hunter
information for Ahsoka.
gave her the information because Tech downloaded it from the tactical droid
And the head got destroyed.
before it got destroyed.
Although, they did use battle droids to fight
They
with
did
them.
use battle droids, so wouldn't have happened if Trace and Rafa weren't there. This guy hates them. For
Sick of
what?
You. You know I am giving you my reasons.
Hogwash.
My gosh. You're an idiot.
I think you just have some problems that you need to work with.
Here we go again.
I'm gonna pray for you.
Anyways. It was
Anyway,
nice to
at
see
the end of the
R7
episode,
back.
They report to an unknown cloaked figure.
I don't think they were cloaked. I think they were just not in frame.
It was a cape.
But you
It
can
was
see
a
his
flowing
arm.
robe.
But you can see his arm.
You know what?
So
If I say it's a cloak, it's a cloak. They were wearing a poncho. And we didn't see who it was. Maurice thinks it's the Emperor. Because he's dumb.
I literally never said that.
He said
But now that you bring it up,
See? I'm just a mind reader.
I didn't even think about that.
You gotta hone these skills, my brother.
They could be working for the Emperor, bro.
They're not working for the Emperor.
You don't know that. You
You're
said it was a cloaked
stupid.
figure. He's
It
a
was
cloaked
Bail
figure.
Organa.
I think so. It's either him or Rex.
Oh, Jimmy.
Stupid.
That's his name.
No, that's the actor who played it.
That's his name. It was not
Stupid.
Rex. Rex doesn't wear ponchos.
He could, if you let him. See, you just don't like clones wearing ponchos. That's what's wrong with
Does
you.
Rex did Rex wear a poncho in Clone Wars? He might have. As a
think so.
disguise. It's probably raining somewhere. He had that little hat on too.
Stupid.
I think it's Bail Organa. I don't think it's a Jedi. Could be though. But I don't
I
think
highly
it is.
doubt it.
What if it's Obi-Wan?
Why would it be Obi-Wan? He literally had.
I like Obi-Wan.
What? I love Obi-Wan. He's my favorite Jedi. Why would it be him?
Why not?
He's on Tatooine right now.
Okay.
Watching over Luke.
Just give him a little report. That's how they get to Tatooine.
Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, this is Trace and Rafa. We got somebody on Tatooine that wants to see you.
No.
Come on, Omega. We gotta go to Tatooine.
Can you not?
And then they get to Tatooine and he's hello there.
Gosh.
It's perfect.
No.
They ought to let me write for Star Wars, huh?
Stopped. Wrecker's chip almost went off in this episode.
You know who stopped it though? Trace and Rafa.
No, it was Omega. He heard her cries for help, and he was like, "No time for a good soldier to follow orders. My daughter needs help."
That's his sister.
Yeah, that was like
Great.
he was like fighting her or whatever.
I think it'll mess up in him like it messed up in Tup, and they'll have to pull
Just
it
take
out
it out,
before it kills him because he keeps hitting his head.
dude. He keeps hitting his head.
That's what you used to do. I was very concerned about you. You used to headbutt everything.
And you still hit your head.
Me, the wall, poles,
Well, you deserved it.
and then you betrayed the Jedi. Anyway, what do you think's gonna happen next? Who's in next episode? We don't watch the trailers. Do they have trailers for this?
Do they have
I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like I feel like they're eventually gonna run into Rex. I feel like they have to. I don't know. I think they'll just. I feel like the next episode is gonna start with them doing a job for Sid, and it's gonna lead to like them going somewhere.
Wow.
And then staying there. Shut
Much
up.
specifics.
What do you think's gonna happen?
I think page 1. This is the
All right.
script.
No, shut up.
Interior, Sid's bar.
Oh my god.
The clones are gathered around a holocomputer, and a message comes in from a distressed person. They decide to go answer the message, but it's a trap. Crosshair is trying to kill him.
You're wrong.
I'm right.
Although that seems very likely now that you say it.
We haven't seen him for like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Time for him to make a return.
I feel like he's going to capture Omega and they're going to have to fight him.
Freer. I don't think. I hope they don't capture her again because we kind of just did that already, like 2 episodes ago. But we'll see.
But that's been the show so far. Other than episode 6, I've been enjoying it.
He likes all of it. Next week, I think we're doing Loki.
Oh, that's coming out.
So we'll probably do a Thor comic. But yeah, so let us know what you guys think about the Bad Batch. Is there any Star Wars comics that we should read that we'll probably just ignore and buy whatever we want? And yeah, like if you're on YouTube, if you're listening somewhere else, give us a good review if you can. We appreciate everybody listening, tuning in. Make sure you check out all the links to our social media, and that's the show.
Yes, sir.
All right. Love y'all. Take it easy. Peace.
Peace.